The contrast principle. Marketing psychology explained. What is the contrast principle? In essence, it is value framed by comparison. People perceive things differently depending on the context they are presented in. How is it used in marketing? Marketers use this by showing the before and after effects of using a product, or by displaying a higher priced item before showing a lower priced one to make the latter seem cheaper. Historically, this principle has been used in a variety of ways, such as when infomercials show the difficulty of a task without their product and the ease of the same task with their product. Here's a real-world example. J.Crew, the clothing retailer, often employs the contrast principle by showcasing their higher-end collection line in close proximity to their more affordably priced mainline offerings. When customers first encounter the luxurious materials and higher price points of the collection items, the mainline pieces become more appealing for their value. Quality fashion at a more accessible price point. This strategic presentation influences customer perception, encouraging them to feel they are getting a deal with the less expensive items, while still enjoying the prestige of the J.Crew brand. What is the contrast principle? The contrast principle refers to the cognitive bias where our perception of something is influenced by comparisons with other similar things. In different contexts, the same item or choice can be perceived in dramatically different ways. How does the contrast principle influence consumer decisions? It affects decisions by altering the consumer's perception of value, quality, or desirability based on prior comparisons. For example, a moderately priced product can seem more attractive when viewed immediately after a more expensive option. Can the contrast principle be applied to services as well as products? Yes. Service providers can use the contrast principle by comparing the outcomes of their service with and without certain features, or by presenting premium services before standard options to highlight value differences. What are some common techniques marketers use to apply the contrast principle? Techniques include showcasing before and after results, juxtaposing premium and standard products, and sequential pricing strategies where higher priced items are introduced before lower priced ones. Why is it important for marketers to understand the contrast principle? Understanding this principle allows marketers to strategically present their products or services in a way that enhances perceived value and attractiveness, potentially increasing conversion rates and customer satisfaction. How does the contrast principle work in digital marketing? In digital marketing, it can be used in website design, highlighting premium options first, email marketing, comparing old Visa new prices or features, and in social media advertising, showing lifestyle improvements with the product. What ethical considerations should be kept in mind when using the contrast principle? Ethically, it's important to ensure that comparisons are fair and not misleading. Providing clear, truthful information helps avoid manipulating customers into making decisions that aren't in their best interest. How can businesses measure the effectiveness of the contrast principle in their marketing campaigns? Effectiveness can be measured by tracking conversion rates, sales figures before and after implementing contrast-based strategies, and through customer feedback regarding perceived value and satisfaction. Can the contrast principle backfire? How? If used excessively or in a misleading way, it can lead to customer distrust or disappointment, especially if customers feel manipulated or find that the value proposition was exaggerated. How do cultural factors influence the effectiveness of the contrast principle in marketing? Cultural factors can influence perceptions of value, luxury, and necessity, meaning that what constitutes a significant contrast in one culture may not be as impactful in another. Marketers should tailor their strategies to align with cultural norms and values to ensure effectiveness. Understanding the psychology of marketing is not just beneficial, it's crucial. It's about diving deep into the human mind to understand what makes us tick as consumers. This knowledge allows businesses to better align their offerings with the fundamental needs and motivations of their customers. It's about creating a connection, not just a transaction. One excellent source of knowledge on this topic is the free book, The Buying Brain, Decoding the Psychology of Consumer Persuasion. This insightful book delves into the intricacies of consumer behavior, providing valuable insights on how to utilize the principles of psychology to enhance your marketing strategies. You can download this book for free. We've provided a link in the description below for your convenience.